Dr. John Clayton, Supra Chiropractic, your Layton chiropractor here in Utah. So today I want to kind of show you how I adjust patients versus how I guess the majority of chiropractors will adjust patients. And typically what you'll see is when chiropractors see patients, it's a very quick overturn. Is they'll see a patient and then within 5 minutes they're seeing another patient. And so what that ends up doing is it can cause some repetition in the adjustments. So I want to show you, typically when you walk into a chiropractor is they'll go in here and they'll adjust this part of your back first, okay? So they'll come through and they'll kind of pop, 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 pop all the way through there. They might adjust a little bit into this area a little bit. They maybe turn the head a little bit, adjust through there. They'll have them lay on their side, so lay on your side facing me. They'll move them over. They'll bring the leg up, they'll adjust, they'll kind of push through there, push through like that. Then they'll have them lay on the opposite side and then do almost the exact same thing over on this other hip. And then push through there, adjust that one, and then lay on your back. And then we come through, get in there, adjust the neck, boom, boom. Then you come off the chair, table, you're all done, see you later, okay? So really what that comes down to is you can adjust a patient very quickly. You can do it in 30 seconds, right? Just like we showed. But my goal is to really be as specific and have the needs of that patient met exactly, okay? So go ahead and flip over on your stomach, and I'm gonna kind of show you how I take a patient through. This is more, I guess, a simplified version of how I would take a patient through their adjustment. Let's walk through is we wanna check everything through here. So the pelvis, we want to see how the hips are moving so we know exactly how to adjust the patient on their sides. Okay, so we know that this patient has a rocked hip backwards there, and then this one has rocked forward. So that automatically means we have to adjust the hips on the sides differently. So then what we'll do is we'll come through here on this patient and then bring this down here so we can really open up this area through here. So we'll start through here. We want to start at the very bottom of this thoracic spine, okay? So I'll have the patient take a deep breath in and let it all the way out. And then we'll adjust right through there. Then we'll come find the next spot. Okay. Take a deep breath in here. Let it all the way out. Just like that. Then we want to work through here and really get into this area. Also, we want to check first ribs right up in here. So that rib right there is out on this left side. So let's adjust right here in this junction. Take a deep breath in, Kyle. Let it all the way out. Just like that. Now we'll get this area right here with that first rib. We'll come in here, deep breath in. Let it all the way out. Just like that. Okay. So then moving into the patient's sides, is we know, go ahead and lay on your side facing me. We know that we have to address the way that the pelvis has shifted for this patient. So the way that we'll do this here is we want to scoot the patient towards me. For the hip rocking back, is we need to pull it forward like this, okay? So take a deep breath in here for me. Let it all the way out. Okay, so we're going to pull that way, okay? Flip on the other side. So since the other hip is rocked forward, we need to bring it backwards. So if I did the same exact adjustment like I did on the other side, it would look like that, where I'm pushing it forward. And we need to bring it back, so we're going to pull it this way. Take a deep breath in here for me. Let it all the way out. Just like that. Okay, and then lay on your back for me. So then, one thing that I do different from most chiropractors is I'll adjust the feet as well. So if we bring the table up, so we'll start from the bottom now and work our way up. So this patient's knees are doing really good. I can make a video later on of how I adjust knees and everything, but with the feet is most chiropractors, they come through and they'll just go and they'll pull one area, right? But we know there are way more areas in here, so we can come through, we can do that one pull, then we can work through the one right in front of it, there, middle, there, and then the outside, there. Then we can check all of these areas right here, come through, bring that through there. That adjustment helps with reducing bunions in the foot. And then we can come through and we can just get the toes through there and then bring these ones up here. Okay, and then we do the same thing on the opposite foot. Okay. Another thing we can move into is the rib cage. So we can check the back of the rib cage, which is usually what we do when we check the middle of that spine through there. We can also check the front of the rib cage. So if you've been adjusted at Supra Chiropractic, you know what this feels like. Sometimes it can be very uncomfortable to have the front of your ribs adjusted, but what we do is we address all throughout here as it goes into that sternum area, and we would do that by hand, and usually that's more of like I contact the skin just so I don't slip on that area, okay? So once we've adjusted all that area, we can move into the shoulders, address the shoulders, the elbows, the hands, and the wrist, and then depending on if patients have a lot of hip pain as well, we would also address the front of the pelvis in the pubic symphysis area, okay? So then moving back up here is we can address the neck, and rather than just taking the patient and kind of gripping it and ripping it through that neck area, is we want to get as specific as possible. That's the reason why we're doing all these adjustments, is because we want to be as specific as possible to get the best results, to make the adjustments last longer for the patients so they actually get better. So what we're going to do is we're going to feel in that neck area, come through, just like that, and then come through here, just like that. So then usually patients love a good little, pull at the end to kind of decompress the spine, just like that. So then from that point on, we can also check the jaw, and then all the musculature that's contributing to the problems that people are having in their spine and throughout their body. So then we address all those other issues, and in the end, that'll help those adjustments hold better and help keep patients, I guess, happy longer, because they're not having to see a chiropractor 3 times a week or, every single week like most people have to. So if you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comments below. Like and follow us on Instagram at Supra Chiropractic. And again, I'm Dr. John Clayton at Supra Chiropractic, your Layton chiropractor. Be happy, get adjusted, and live healthy. Have a good one.